Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back to Wartales. So today the plan is to kind of work our way up to Gothenburg and start doing the plot quests, or like the country fate of Gothenburg quests up there. We are going to make a stop in Stromkapp to do the trade and crafting quests there. But we'll just make it nice and slow, avoiding the guards to get our suspicion down and have a nice time while doing it. So let's get right to it. Maybe trade with a few people along the way.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Nah, we're good. Really want to avoid those guards who are right there. We are going to have to rest soon, so I will make a pit stop for that.
Interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Now I needed wine, but I also needed honey for something, so do I have grapes? That is my question. I keep using the grapes for something else, I think. Let's just get the... It's cheaper to buy the wine, I think, for that recipe. And then we'll keep the wine. I need like 3 wine, I think. Alright. And we'll go over here, wait for the guards to just go elsewhere. We can rest some of these injuries away. And we'll be good. Because we're in the middle of a forest, we get some wood that we need for other things. Okay, so Marose. Actually, what do you do? You're a fisher, you can go onto that. I'm not going to be able to heal Scruffy the bear, I think. Because I can't even put a brace on him, right? Nope. So I do need to use a medicine on you. Actually, maybe if I'm lucky, I can use a... If I'm lucky, I can get to Stromkapp, use the healer on them. We're gonna use the brace on Gabini there, hoping that it heals them. And then you can keep doing your job, right? So we'll have our thief also go on that. Then, nothing I can cook. We're getting meat. I need 4 more days for the treasure of the ancients. Just checking to see if there's anything I can make here. I just need more wood, it looks like. Okay, for the hitching post and the strategy table. So let's just eat some food then and be on our way. So I need a few booze. Actually, I think if I just do the Ediranian wine, that counts as a food and a vegetarian. And then I can eat the rest with dried fish and we'll be fine. Got a knowledge point for being at the lectern. Alright. Thehan wants to talk. A new injury after every battle. I'm not built for this life. I should have listened to my mother and became a farmer. You're just grumbling because you got hurt. So overanalyze requires 1 valor point. You can sulk. After a rest, valor points are reduced by 2, so that's even worse. Or wage increase for like the next rest probably. And we'll overanalyze that because that only takes 1 valor point rather than 2. Overanalyze your fears and worries. And then we'll put him back on the banner. Not sure where Morose goes, so we'll probably put you at the campfire. Need to put more fishies on the meat drying rack. I didn't realize Poppy got hurt too. So a little bit away from that hitching post. But we're getting there. Gabini did not get healed from the brace, so we'll have to wait on that again. Alright, continuing on. Trading with these guys quick and then running from the guards.
Interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
So I'm gonna buy the lavender, just because it's used for a few recipes. And we'll continue on, going up here. Actually, I kind of want to go to that burning stake.
Might I interest you in my humble...
So I think there's some stuff I might be able to grab. Never mind, maybe the sheepfold. Don't really want to do that fight. What's that? Hemp. Is that really all that's here? Okay, yeah, I looted everything else. I thought there was a... Oh, this is going to be another hunting spot. An animal rubbed up against it. Looting has determined that an animal headed to the south. Yeah, we're not going to do that. That's the new huntsman thing, and then I'm going to have to hunt an animal pack, and I don't feel like fighting animals right now, although it would get me some food, which would be helpful. Probably should do that closer to Tiltren at some point. I don't think I can climb that at all, can I? Nope.
Might I interest you in my...
You guys have hemp at least, right? Go around. Might be worth grabbing some bandits to get rid of some, if I can find them at least, get rid of some suspicion while I'm here. Gonna go up to the lumber mill and get some of the wood cut here. So we can definitely cut the wood. And that should be enough for at least one upgrade. I have enough hemp to make the ropes. I know that much. Anything in Stromkapp here? I know I had one of the quests, but... Did you sell honey?
Recognize me. You gave me some
Let's
bread.
buy this, and I can make a few more recipes here. If I recall right. Let's just do this while I'm thinking about it. I need wheat for the porridge. And this needs a whole bunch of other stuff. Cherries, grapes, and apples. I thought there was something else. And wait, what was that last one there? Eel and cabbage. Maybe it was something in here that I could learn? Nah, I don't think so. Huh. I'm just misremembering. Very, very much, it seems. I do need the honey for a few recipes, so it's good I grabbed it, but...
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
Gonna stock back up on the salt while we're at it.
Come! Take a look at my wares.
Can sell that guy the marble. I'm not sure what this is.
You touch it, you buy it.
We do need the wheat. I needed the grapes, I needed the apples, I needed a few cabbage for a few recipes. I don't like her, but whatever. Gonna go to the tavern here because we had a quest to turn in to the informant.
I have no further information for you. You already know your discretion would be appreciated, as this is confidential information.
After checking the seal, he tucks it in his clothes. Your discretion is appreciated.
Might you be looking for work? Our role here is your reward.
Thank you. And then... I don't really see anything here. I was looking to see if there's like anything on our way out, but doesn't really look like it. I was tempted to get another crossbowman, just so we could maybe see if the gunner is more worthwhile, or to see if Scorpion could be really good. Because we could get them straight to level 5, but nah. I think we're good. Can make that toxic balm, which is just a belt accessory. Can't make any more. Oh, can't make any more medicine because I don't have any more things here. I wish I could separate like who I want to get healed and who I
My concoction
didn't want to be healed.
Those grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
But I suppose because the animals. Let's save the gold. So I'm gonna have Gruffy get healed. Treating him with medicine. Poppy. And then I'm gonna try to heal the rest of them with the stuff I have on hand. Then we'll refill those medicines. Actually, I should have checked, but one moment here.
Without a trade route, the only things I can sell are local products. Goods that come from afar tend...
Can I set up the trade route with you?
Now you just have to pay. Choose a road connecting 2 towns with...
I need 1,500 gold, and I don't have the thing for that. Okay. Unfortunate. Just double checking to see if anything here would be a little more useful. Doesn't look like it. We can go to the inn though, and I think I can play a song for this guy, right?
So, want to find out what's new in Tiltren?
Yeah, so this would get me a little bit more influence at least. I don't know this song very well. Once again, I do wish... I don't know if there's a different way of playing this other than clicking. But this bugs the ever-living hell out of me. I like the music, don't get me wrong. Good folk music. Got a ruby, a scalpel, and a sapphire. 25 influence and 65 crowns, which is really nice.
Want to find out what's new in Tiltren?
Let's sell that scalpel. Do you have a belt accessory? You have ether right now, which is not great, and you can do... Oh no, that's the wrong person. I'm thinking Claresta here. You have quid. So let's give her the toxic balm, so she does more damage to poisoned enemies, which is usually a thing. And then we can give you the quid so you can heal at least. And I suppose... do we need repairs?
You can use my anvil.
We do not.
And also repair your armor.
Can I make anything, though? Because since he has coal, this would be the time to do it. Requires level 8. I haven't made any of the crossbows either. I think there's one of these I haven't made. Let's do this one, so I can make the ghost hatchet. I know I'm at least going to use the ghost hatchet. Return to the wood. Got the first time bonus for that. Okay. Then I would actually like to be able to make the poison version of these. Where is that? There we go. So let's go make those. I think the journeyman can do that, right? I don't have enough of the sickles or the immortal blooms or the... I don't know what the crocswine scale is yet. But at least we can make the axe. And get some extra stuff there. Then back at Hudlin's Forge, I'm just going to buy him out of this stuff just because I know we're going to use it. We'll come back for that trading route at some point. And I know we need the wood, but let's get some first time bonuses going. We'll sell that iron dagger. Actually, yeah, we'll just sell the iron dagger. And I don't think this mace is going to be better than what we have for Weldacram. Because I really like what we have. The crook studded mace or whatever. But we can double check that at least. 9 in that... No, or not Weldacram. Oh yeah, Weldacram here. So -1 strength, 12 to 16. And then the fragility thing, and then this just does extra damage if they still have armor. Then her, for the dagger here, does actually more damage. So we can equip that. I was not expecting that one.
I can also repair your armor.
And then if I unequip the throwing sickle, I have enough, but I don't have the immortal bloom. Okay. That's the other thing there. So, with that being said, I'm going to wait for them to leave. Then we'll depart. So I did actually want to go to the mine there. Get some of the iron ore. Because... how are we doing on iron? We have 32 iron. And that is a thing we use a lot of. Just because smithing reasons. Oh, we want to rest already, huh? Do it off to the side of the road here. Alright, so we're going to put you on this. You can go in there. Because you had the brace, we're going to take that off and throw it on Signong, who's constantly doing something. Oh, I'm going to have to remember to put that pocketbook back on him. We have no wood now because of that, right? Yeah. So Aldous can go on the wreck, and it's Magic who's injured on that, so the brace goes on him next. Okay. Cooking. We can make more bread, of course. We can make the bear stew, which last mushroom, last bear. Apple pancake is actually really good. I just want to save some of the apples. I can always get more. For the candied fruit for the first time cook on those. I need one more syrup to make lavender biscuits. Which I should use before the next time I go in a big city. Because I always do blacksmithing and stuff like that. Okay. That seems good. Cook the one perch we have. So lakefish bouillabaisse. I'm not expecting to get into combat, but we can use the apple pancake so we don't get as fatigued. Then let's do a lot of our dried fish. Make people happy with that. Throw on some booze. I know I have like a lot of food here, and at the same time it's stuff I don't want to be using. We'll just do this. And take off one of the rum. 30% danger, so hopefully we don't wake up with something bad. Been forgetting to pull out of the tavern, so I'm going to do that really quick. Willicram wants to talk. Another disgusting meal? Is it too much to ask for cooked food? We did cook a lot of the food. Well, he can struggle, suppress the stomach pain as much as possible. And -4 valor points, because I'm not wasting a medicine and not risking an injury. Like I said, tavern, so we can get the money, because I've been forgetting to do this today. Someone wants to talk. Peasant.
After eating and drinking at all the questionable eateries in the 5 kingdoms, I finally found a tavern worthy of my talent. Your tavern, mercenaries.
And what is your talent?
No reason to hesitate. I'm any tavern keeper's dream cook.
Pastry chef. Chance to cook delicious desserts. Can be sold at a higher price. Oh, she's a journeyman cook. I mean, we can always train her to be more, and she could be helpful. And withdraw the 100. That's the whole reason I came here. Rival taverns, can you help me out? If I send a journeyman, you have a 0% chance. Lovely. So I have master chefs already. We can put more stuff on the menu. So if I remove the perch from there, we can put, say, it doesn't really matter what I put on because the 3 I want to attract aren't going to come unless I do very special things. So I wonder if it's time to start selling like the Feast of the 5 Kingdoms. For that, I need some very specific things, though. I could sell the Culture Shock. Now, let's do this. So, Feast of the 5 Kingdoms. I need Mushroom Sardine. I thought we had that somewhere. We might not have flambéed croc swine. Mutton au gratin either. Yeah, I have croc swine pie, but I don't have that, so we can't even put that on the menu. So pirates don't like bear stew? Really? So anyone that... So I would like the Legion attracted if I can, but it doesn't look like any of these are attracted. Or the soldiers here, and I need a legendary weapon. But I need a feast on the menu just for the nobles. So maybe creature comforts, which needs pork stew, porridge, and Eduranian wine. We can do that, right? Take the gin off for Eduranian wine. Then pork stew and porridge. I mean, he can fit that, or they can fit that all on their own. Huh. Then we can raise the prices a bit. Actually, maybe not. Okay, raising the price on this doesn't lower the price on that. That's good to know. And then we'll fill this with, say, like the grilled carp that we missed out on. Okay, enough of that. That was just that change, okay. I can't put up a legendary weapon or anything like that, right? We can put up a weapon display. So if I get a legendary weapon, I can put that there, and then the one faction comes. Then I just need to figure out the dice, which would be this. Games table. That's the closest thing I can find to a games table. And now security is weak for the pirates, and then I need the legendary weapon for the soldier. So, alright, cool. Nan, you're not gonna catch me. Ah, hell.
You are wanted for a number of crimes. We will not let you go until you have paid the fines you owe. Don't take it personally. I'm just doing my job.
What would I return? Well, either way, it's 237 gold. Stolen items disposed of. Now, this is what I'm confused about. I'm paying for crimes in another country, and I was so close of getting rid of that suspicion. I'll pay for it, but do they really have, like, couriers going that quickly, going, hey, this guy had theft in Cordia and theft in Count Lahart's castle for this little of an amount? Is word getting around that quickly? It's been 2 days.
Contribution.
2 days. Alright, there we go. There's some iron and some other stuff. That's really nice. Okay, there's the second vein. I thought there was a third in here. I keep clicking and it's not giving it to me. 4 iron and 1 sapphire. I botched that one. Buttheads. So I'm gonna go get these guys and turn them in once I don't learn my lesson. Yeah, this is a great idea, folks. And then we'll go to Gosenberg. Go up there and getting the wood and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna learn my lesson. That's what we're gonna do.
You touch it, you buy it.
40 to 75, 40 to 75. So I need some wheat and apples. They're all up and dizzy. Now, if we go along the water line, do our bears catch anything for once? Now, if I can capture 3 of these guys, it drops our suspicion by 60. So I haven't done this in a while. Okay, Renegade goes first. Ah, that's a spear guy. And then a saboteur. So let's drop him with Ludian, I'm thinking. Oh, that's right, we have some injuries. I need to be careful. I can get that right. Okay. Maybe have Aldous hang back. Where's our other archer? There you are. Let's have you buy the bear. Right, there is a bear right there. Okay. So, first things first, Aldous is going to go at this, or Ludian's going to go at this renegade. We're going to do our best to take him out. I'm going to just burn Valor points here because I do kind of expect a few rests on the way. So that's 1 down. I probably should have wrathed and then gone to do something else, but that's fine. That's why I had gotten Wrath in the first place. Now this works out because I was expecting him to go down. So if I go right here, can I hit all three of them with my hammer? It's not wide enough of a range. I can hit these two. You know, what happened to her helmet? I changed it out. Okay. They get one rage every time they attack. And we're going to take them out. Next up is this renegade that's almost down. So, Hackert, if you would. Actually, would knife throw take him out? It would not. So we're going to throw it at this raider. Followed by a poison vial over there. Followed by a stabby stab. Next up is a saboteur right there. So we're going to have Natural Sprinter on Scruffy. He's going to run right into him and tie him up. Next up is the bomber right there. I was really hoping to be able to get to. There we go. You know, can we galvanize? Probably not the best idea, but we're going to galvanize for some points here. Run over, tie up the bomber. And end our turn. Next up, Saboteur down here, and then the Renegade right there, huh? At least Maros can get to this Renegade. So we're going to destabilize and kick them. Right where it hurts. And then we're going to slash them. Now, magic. Let's have you move here. Shoot the Renegade. We crit, so we reload. I'm assuming that we can go up to here, knock them out. 60% success rate, so that's one of our 3 captures we need. I'm going to aim so we can hit this Saboteur, and Scruffy can hit him. And then we're going to hit the bomber that we're in combat with. And move up. Ah, you butthead. And you still only hit one of us. Alright, next up is this Saboteur. So, I forgot we got a new Spearman. That might be fun in a little bit. Alright, Aldous. Gonna recoil shot on both of these two. And then the Saboteur is no more. End turn. Renegade and then Bomber over here. So we're going to have Signon go right about here. Yeah. Have Scruffy attack. hit the renegade and move back. Yeah, they got those AoE bows. You'd think the rain would help with that fire, or prevent it from catching fire, but eh. Alright, so we're gonna go tie up this bomber here. Ovation for riposte / bomber. No armor for them. They're bleeding. Love it. Shield connoisseur. Hit them back. They're no longer tied up. Claresta can run up to bomber. Precision for the bleed and the poison. We now do more damage because of our new equipment, and take the bomber out of their misery. Henchman and then saboteur. So destabilizing strike. And then slash on henchmen there. And they're almost down. And then when they hit us, we attack of opportunity, take them out. Then Menel here. Bandit focus. Throw. Take out Raider. Almost take out Raider. Bleeding will probably do the trick. Didn't even get to swing. Henchman over here, I'm not sure I can do too much about. We're going to do rearing for Wildecram. Before kind of just moving like right here with Poppy. This may suck for Signong. Veham can run behind the henchman. Poison knife the bomber. Stab henchman. Or that. And continue on along. Bear is going to engage Raider. Good little attack of opportunity there. Give more points. Well, the cram. Let's have you take out this bomber. Or almost. And then you Gonna try something here. So this would only do up to 17, which would not be enough unless we crit. What's the crit rate? Doesn't really say. What is your crit rate? 13%. I'm not gonna bank on it. But if I do ambush, he's down. Okay. Then we can run here. Throw a sickle. Can I capture anyone? This is a seasoned raider. I'm not doing that. Seasoned bomber, seasoned bomber. If anything, I would like to get them out of the way. So let's have Poppy go and stomp on this bomber. Good old kick to the head. Got galvanization, which is going to help a lot. Taurus can remove this one. Actually, I can just do Wrath to get rid of them. And then hit this henchman. Henchman, there, okay. End turn. So if I run right here with the ham, poison knife, doesn't crit, we can capture. 100% rate. That's 2. Not the smartest with your targeting, are you? Thank you for the points. Saboteur goes next. So you can just go right here. Swing at both of them, hit them both, take them both out. No, I'm not letting them flee. I want a third to turn in. Then run through those two, go down here, and turn. Alright, Ludian. Too bad this will take him out. But swing one. And we'll see what this does to this raider. Attack of opportunity. No attack of opportunity. Okay, ending your turn. I don't think we can capture, though, because that swing makes it so he can't be. And then we'll just end Hackert's turn. Scruffy. Suppose, yeah. Maybe the Saboteur. Okay, engage Saboteur. Now we can capture them. Take out Henchman. Bushes covered it up. End turn. Sinran, if you would. 64% rate, but we captured him. I believe that's 3. Then just run up here. Menel, stabby, stabby, stab. Did your job. Magic, take out Raider. Actually thought that would reload, but okay. Well, Morose then. He's down. End your turn. That's that. Deserters Barbet. I forgot about these. The Show of Force Qatar, which we can sell pretty easily. And some other random assorted junk. How much can these guys hold? 10 pounds apiece? Like, it was showing I could hold 700 for a moment. I'm like, wait a moment. I was thinking of taking these for the poundage, but no, or the food, but that's 170 pounds worth of meat. So, no thank you. Yeah, we'll just continue from here. Go turn these guys in. Scruffy caught 3 eels. Thank you, buddy. Jodan? I mean, yeah. Another pugilist. Stocky, cowardly, and scrawny. And Romram, who's a drunkard, carnivorous, and thick-skinned. So that is not a good archer at all.
The Lady Mayonnaise has offered a reward for any outlaw.
So let's turn these 3 in, get the gold, get the other rewards associated.
Thanks for contributing. Thanks for contributing to law and order.
And we'll let the wanted level just go down from there. I just noticed that Weldacram got a level. So level 7 Destroyer now. He's got 15 movement, which is pretty good, so we'll just go in strength for now. 2 minimum, 2 maximum on his main hit, and then 2 minimum, 2 maximum on weakening blow is pretty good. You know, the one thing I did just realize on losing Joello, our other harpooner, is that we had piercing throw upgraded, so now his piercing throw, which I'm not used to anymore, only bleeds the first thing that gets hit, which is a little unfortunate. We'll get the comfrey here and then the iron ore, then go back to the sinister cave and the outpost because that's wood and iron ore. I doubt these guys are going to sell anything I need, but we'll check it out.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
No, but can I interest you in my Deserter's Two-Handed Hammer, the Brigandine, the Qatar, the Barbet, and I think that was it that we got from that fight. Thank you for the money. We can cut wood here that we're gonna need. So hopefully that gets me enough that I can... Oh, and the hemp. I forgot about the hemp. Get the new thing for the... What is it? The stables or the hitching post. Hitching post is what it's technically called. Because I was really looking at that. Some iron ore is always handy. Is that really all that's here? I always forget which mine is what. And I'm going to be avoiding these guards and the ghost pack. I think that's the best course of action there. Seeing if I can't trade with these guys quick.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
Nah, we'll leave that. I was thinking of buying the marsh parsley for some booze, but we don't need it. I'm no longer wanted. No. Says I'm no longer wanted, but they were still red. And here we are in Gothenburg. So there's an arena somewhere here that I'm very interested in. What's this? Oh, that was that thing I never kind of found a use for. Okay. I'm actually not even sure if I have it in my inventory here. Strange tuber. Folds in its skin are reminiscent of a human face. They have some kind of equipment. I want to check them out.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
On critical hit, I get riposte, so that is kind of worthless. I already get riposte from so many different things. And then the main city is just over here. Yeah, Marheim. Why am I... I'm like, why am I not going into the actual city? Okay, there we go. And I have the gold for the trade post, so I should actually build this.
This piece of land is for sale, and as the all-seeing eye's generosity knows no bounds, it just so happens that I am currently unemployed. Do you want to make the most of...
I should build that, but then I don't have nearly the amount of money I need for the other thing. What's all available here for trade and stuff?
This crook has been screaming his head off for days. I am this close to making him eat his cart.
They also sell wood. We're gonna buy the wood. We're gonna buy the wood.
Come, come, good people of Marheim. Take a look at the great scholar Quickwit's latest invention.
Yeah, we're not falling for that.
Hair growth lotion.
How can we sell anything in this stench? I complained to the Lady Mayoress at least 10 times this week.
And you have cherries. I know I need that.
The disease has all but destroyed our vineyards.
I know I need some grapes. And we need the wheat, and I'm going to buy the honey out. That should get me a few of the recipes I need. At the Mother Bear Tavern, let's check for bounties.
I'll roll it.
Protect someone called Snake Abel by fighting off the Brotherhood who have come to collect their debt. Sure? All of these are easy. This is probably one of the Flooded Mine is probably one of the Skulled Bandits. So I am going to up the price on this one. There's also a rat infestation that I'm going to up the price on. But then I'll take the rest of these just because I'm going to be going all around Gothenburg. And just take the price.
It was a sign, I'm sure, after a night spent in small... Call me crazy.
We already talked to him once. Another spearman. So I am super tempted, like super tempted, to get both another spearman just to go into the pikeman thing so he can guard some of our archers. Specifically, like how I don't have Signong working like how I originally wanted to, and that would work out. And then another crossbowman just to have the scorpion going. But I don't know.
I'm concerned about the vineyard disease. It's confined to Vertruse at the moment, but imagine if it spreads to all of Gothenburg. We'd have to drink beer.
I love that. We will sing one last time. I think I'm going to keep the party as is for now just because I don't have the gear for people. I don't have the resources to make the gear. And because of that, if I get more people, fights are gonna get harder. And harder fights, even if I have the people, I don't have the gear, so that, like, those people are gonna be virtually worthless. So I'm gonna get the supplies before I hire them. And that seems better in my head. I don't know. I was also supposed to give someone crown. Sell 3 gems in Marheim. Okay.
I'm concerned about the vineyard disease. It's confined to Vertruse at the moment, but imagine if it spreads...
Might she be looking for work?
So I sold 3 gems. How does this work now? Maybe it can't be to her?
How can we sell anything in this stench?
This crook has been screaming his head off for...
I've sold 3 to various places.
If you're here to tell me to sell up, my answer is no. My uncle will be back soon.
I mean, he has some nice oils.
He went to study the disease affecting the vineyards for broker Ald Marheim. This letter proves it. He asked me to join him there.
Flawed remedy. A cure prepared with love and care, but no particular knowledge. Huh.
If you're looking for work, I could do with an escort. Vertruse is rife with bandits and wild animals.
Question the strange tuber first.
A strange tuber? No, doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid. My uncle would probably know, but I'm just an apprentice. Are you sure you found this in Vertruse? If you get more, I'd be willing to buy them off you. Who knows what I could make of them?
Oh, there's Luke Boss again.
To sell up. My offer for his dump. Why won't he settle? It's been 2 weeks since his uncle's disappeared.
Can we get him to...
If you're looking for work, I could do with an escort. Vertruse is rife with bandits and wild animals.
Yeah, we'll escort him, but he also said he wants these remedies. Maybe that's for when he gets back or something. Yeah.
Perfect. This is the meeting place. If you ever need to buy any potions, you can always bring me back here so that I can prepare some.
Yeah, so we'll escort him. But this quest does not seem to be working, like... Or maybe I already did it. Okay, so Mother Bear Tavern.
Might she be looking for work?
Let me see here. My fatigue is still mounting. I was just very confused because it was telling me to go and sell those things there, and now where's my reward? I'm very confused. But I'm gonna have to rest. We'll pick up here next time. Go do his quest because I have to do something in Tiltren. And kind of continue from there, I suppose.
I just know this year will be a breeze. Without the vineyards, no need to circle new barrels.
And I might have to, like, do some digging around and buying some stuff for food and some stuff like that. But we will continue from here next time. We're in Gothenburg. We're going to have some fun here. I think I want to beeline it for the fate of, what is it, Vertruse Country quests. And we'll see what I can do. But there's also an arena here that I would like to do. And we'll just have some fun. I'm also not sure why, like, people's helmets are appearing and disappearing on this. It's very odd and confusing to me, but I don't know. But we'll continue from here, have some fun, and just see what we can do. I would like to get these trade route things up and running, but I don't know how viable that's going to be. I kind of already explained the situation of wanting to grow the group, but I think I'm going to hold off on that until I can kind of establish getting better gear for the people we already have. So that'll be it for this time. As always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.